I'd rather have my head stuck in the clouds than buried in the mound. Feet touching the asphalt, back will touch the ground. You ops about that trash talk, my hands speaking loud. The crowd sound is drowning our conversation now. I know what I'm about to do, can coma induce. But look, I train not to lose, what else is there to do? I'm a fighter, hard like barbed wire, sharp the same way. I'm tired, but get energized when the crowd say showbiz boombaye. Showbiz boombaye, my style's impetuous, my defense impregnable. There's no B plan when the A plan is doable. My ritual, jump rope, heavy bag, cutthroat. I'm the best in the world because my ego says so. A fighter, I am lost in this whirlwind, this make-believe world where it's a sin to be a grown man. Look, I never read a book, bruh, I must admit. I'm about that grit and that dumb shit, where your head's on some drum shit, body got Bambi legs, ears on some hum shit, later getting medicated, urine on some blood shit. I want wildest power with Devin Haney's defense. Up off that. Up off. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. CMA 2, 50-50. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man, look, first I want to say this. Welcome to the Taco Tuesday, everybody. And that's the Black Georgia. All right. Let me see. Adrian Wells. Yo, Adrian, thank you so much for the $2. Everybody, for jumping in here, I want you guys to close out the chat. Hit the like and give it up for the Varnell Hill.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, let's get to the damn show. Let's get to the damn show. All right, everybody, look. It's a duck. All right. Fine. Let's get all of this out. Let's get all of this out. All right. It's a duckaroni pizza. It's a duckaroni pizza. But, all right. But, and we'll talk to Canelo fanboys, Canelo fans, the haters, boxing fans alike. All right. We'll talk to everybody. Okay. But I've been talking to a lot of people. First of all, what we did in this community to show the demand for the fight of Canelo and David Benavidez, because we went through this thoroughly. Every step I covered. This platform showing the demand for David Benavidez versus Canelo is appreciated. I spoke to some people. Hold on. Let me see. Do you actually eat tacos on Taco Tuesday? Yes, sir. So listen. I spoke to some people. All right. And in that conversation, a few of them kind of heated, actually. But in the conversation, this duck can end up making sense. Hit the Tyson bell. That's the black two sugars. Look, this duck
can end up making some sense. First of all, the one, don't worry. Canelo versus David Benavidez isn't a lost cause. That's one. Explain, Lucy. I will. ShowBizz versus Dan Raphael coming. Stop. Let's houseway. I'm going to tell you, Curious. I'm going to tell you. Listen to me. First of all, Canelo versus David Benavidez may not be a lost cause. 2, Canelo and David Benavidez, they don't really like each other, especially Team Canelo. They don't really like Team Benavidez. They really don't, which a bigger reason to scrap. It's funny. David Benavidez has that effect on fighters. Fighters who he wants to fight. All right. So that fight can happen. But let me tell you how the duck can make sense. Listen, hold on. Let's do Canelo versus David in May. Yeah, I know. We wanted it now, 2023, to make it lit. All right. But not happening. Okay. Talk, brother. I'm about to talk to you guys. Enough of you guys in here, 400, 500 people. Everybody hit the like. Let's get people in here. I don't want to have to repeat myself too much, but if so, fine. Okay. What if Canelo is going to have a 2-fight deal without it being a package? Hold on. Let's play what if. That I can only do it in a what if way, but I'm hearing things, but I can't tell the sources. I can't. Hold on, everybody. Let's play what if. Where we at? Here.
Time, space, reality. It's more than just a linear path. It's a prism where a single choice can branch out to infinite realities, creating alternate boxing worlds from the ones you know. I am ShowBizz The Adult. Follow me and ponder the question. What if?
What if? Jackie! What if it's a 2-fight deal without it being a package? Hold on. Let me flex on him real quick. Flex on him. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Hold on. Morning, Biz. How about the young up-and-comer fighting for Matchroom, 18-0 Diego? Packy. I don't know him too much. He's also at 168 and trains with Benavidez team. What about him? Just curious on your thoughts. You and yours. Stay blessed. I don't know enough about him. Let me look into it. Let me see. Sugar ShowBizz. What type of tacos we eating? You know, with the green stuff on it's very simple with the cut up, diced up onions and a steak. Look, steak tacos, you know, those small joints. Listen, this is what I mean. Hold on. Yo, Biz, I ain't too knowledgeable on Morrell. How good is he in your opinion? He's very green, good fighter. I think it's going to be fireworks between him and David Benavidez. But I'll break down that fight in a moment. Give me a moment, all right? And remind me, okay? Listen. Canelo fights Jermall Charlo, then fight David Benavidez. And what is already understood to be a 2-fight deal, but not a package, a signed package. It may be a duck, but the duck just makes sense. It may just make sense. Canelo versus Jermall Charlo, who's with the PBC, and then Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. They couldn't get the package right, so here, let's feed them one fight at a time. I do have a problem with Canelo fighting Jermall Charlo. 2 years out the ring. Now is a perfect time for Canelo to fight him for sure. He got mental health issues and never fought at 168. It's a whole bunch of shit that makes you say Canelo Alvarez is going to steamroll him. All right. But what I'm saying is, nice. You guys okay with that? Are you guys okay with that? Canelo fighting Charlo as long as it's one step closer to David Benavidez. You guys okay with that? I know. duck. I know we'll talk about the ducking thing in a minute. But how do you guys feel about that? They couldn't get the package together, but Canelo versus Charlo, and then Canelo versus Benavidez, regardless of it being a package or not, us fans see Canelo versus Charlo first, then Canelo versus Benavidez. No, nope. All right. Yep. I mean, my thing is, what else is there? Let's talk. Let's talk. Everybody said no. Yes. Okay. Let's talk. What else is there? Look, I'm about to get on my soapbox. Dude. I try to do this in a friendly way. I'm on my soapbox.
He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodle car.
Hold on. That'll be fire for boxing, but what happens if Benavidez or Canelo loses, or both? Right. We know how unpredictable boxing can be. Exactly. And then now we're out the fight, but at least we know the truth. The fight probably shouldn't happen. They're not good enough. Now, video after video. Oh, yes, I wonder what we should have before throwing him for the play. If he's going to fight a Charlo, fight Jermall instead, undisputed versus. I know, but they can't do that by September. We're talking about what can be done. Okay, everybody listen. I'm about to be on my soapbox. All right, let me get on my soapbox real quick. We have nothing else. Damn, that duck hurt. Yeah, I know. We have nothing else. Let me tell you something, okay? I was pushing for Canelo versus David Benavidez. As a Canelo fan, Canelo fanboys couldn't take it because I was trying to show the boxing world what the fans demand. David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. That's what I'm here for. To host a platform where the fans say this, they stand on this platform and say, this is what we want. I'm for the fans. So I was pushing that. I was pushing it. Now, the Canelo fanboys, where y'all at? The Canelo moist. The Canelo fanboys, they want Canelo versus David Benavidez too. Believe it or not. But not as bad as we do. Because what they want more than anything is for Canelo to never be blamed for anything. Yes or no? I just want to hear the fanboys. ShowBizz The Advice. I bought my Smoking on Buzz shirt yesterday. Here, I'm waiting on both on. I'm waiting on my my Aqua Bud, and I'm waiting on the Smoking on hell of a year of boxing. Let's support these fighters. 100%. 100%. Preach. I'm fanboys. Where are you? Canelo fanboys. Let's get this out. We're all in here. This is a Taco Tuesday. We're in here right now. Y'all want, no matter what, Canelo don't get blamed for anything. So whatever Canelo do is the best move. Canelo can fight a punching bag with a wig on. And people will say, the fanboys will say, Canelo now he deserves to do whatever he wants. Kind of sound like Floyd Mayweather fans. All fanboys are alike. They all are alike. Tank Davis fanboys, when I was criticizing Tank Davis, they said I didn't like that I was black. All fanboys are the same. They panic. So, Canelo fanboys, where are you? Speak for yourself. You wanted Canelo versus David Benavidez too. But what you wanted most is for Canelo to never be blamed for anything. He's your perfect man. Canelo, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Yes? Yes? Canelo fans, that's why y'all angry at me, right? I said, I expressed, if Canelo doesn't fight Benavidez, this shit is going to happen. He's going to be considered a duck. And as a Canelo fan, I didn't want that shit. One, as a boxing fan, I want Canelo versus Benavidez. And as a Canelo fan, I want his legacy to have no questions. No questions. And now the Canelo haters are sounding right. And the Canelo fanboys were mad at me when I was trying to help Canelo. Help the 2023, this year, this great year of boxing, the sport of boxing, I'm trying to help Canelo. Because my mind says if Canelo doesn't fight Benavidez, which a lot of you fanboys, that's secondary. If Canelo doesn't fight Benavidez, what's left? Criticism. Y'all tell me who Canelo should fight that we will get excited about. Tell me. Tell me what Canelo fight is left that we all should say, now that's the fight. Over David Benavidez. Tell me. Canelo pound for pound king. I understand. I understand you want to suck him off. But answer my question. Boo-boo. Boo-boo. You think that fight can actually happen? I'm talking about fights that can happen. Better BF can't happen by September. That fight can happen by September. I'm not talking about fantasy fights. Canelo Alvarez versus Oscar De La Hoya would be fun. I'm not talking about fantasy fights. I'm talking about real fights that could be made. Tell me. Better BF is fighting in August. He can't fight in September. Tell me. Tell me. Y'all said Benavidez didn't deserve Canelo. Who did he fight? Well, who has Boo-Boo fought? Tell me. Canelo ain't fighting Boo-Boo. It ain't happening. Canelo versus Berlanga, that you want that over David Benavidez? There's no one, bruh. That's what I was saying. And I said now the Canelo fanboy is going to be in hell now. There's no one. No one. So what the Canelo stop yelling at us? No. So what King Juice, listen. So what Canelo fanboys wanted was Canelo ain't going to fight David Benavidez. Just don't blame him. And let me tell you why Canelo is to blame. Let me tell you why Canelo is to blame. All right? Listen. Canelo is to blame because he never even negotiated with David Benavidez. Canelo versus Munguia. Shut up. Let me see. Big fan of Canelo. We just want the best fighting the best. Like Errol said, we need to show everyone that there's a reward to fighting the best. 100%. And there's criticism for not. Flex on. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. I heard I haven't had my black two sugars yet. Stop yelling at us. No. I'm not on that. That's what everybody wants. Stop getting on Canelo. Stop yelling at me. That's what everybody's on. And I'm trying to get to a resolution. Let me tell you why. How many of you guys think Canelo is to blame? If you don't think Canelo is to blame, say not to blame. Canelo versus Tim Tszyu. You see what I'm saying? Nothing. There's nothing. You're a fraud. Okay, there you go. You're a fraud. Who else? Who else? Give me another person. Why is Canelo not to blame? Okay. Listen, here's the problem. Not to blame. Everybody who's saying not to blame, I'm just going to talk to you. Okay? Here's the problem. The problem is this. He never negotiated with David Benavidez, but he negotiated with everybody else. Do you guys see a problem with that? Do you guys see a problem with that? He never negotiated. He negotiated with Badou Jack. He said that Badou Jack mentioned me. So why am I to blame? Dude, David Benavidez mentioned you too. So why, when Badou Jack mentions you, you ready to take that fight? You ready to negotiate? Berlanga said they've already been talking. Jermall Charlo, I'm hearing that he's next. You negotiated with everybody else but David Benavidez. Canelo fanboys, do you like that? Canelo fanboys, do you cheer that on? Is that your favorite thing? You love that Canelo negotiated with everybody else but Benavidez. Yeah, I do love Canelo. That's my guy. That's my guy. You got things twisted, bruh. Canelo done more than any other. Yes, he has. Love you, ShowBizz. And he's a duck. He's ducking David Benavidez. I'm not saying he's a duck his whole career. Your brain, that's what I'm saying. Your brains don't listen. There were people in the comments that were saying, hey, put your money where your mouth is. I bet you that Canelo beats David Benavidez. I ain't even there yet. I'm not predicting who fights. I just want to see the fight that the fans demand. Y'all got too moist. Y'all got far too moist. Let me see. Can we blame Reynoso? Heard he was the matchmaker. Yes, we can blame Reynoso. Flex on him. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Let me see. The fact that Team Canelo blocked David's manager on social media tells you a lot. Let me tell, that is absolutely everything. Roll out. The contract that Canelo signed with Dave Morrell. I mean, not Canelo, but Benavidez signed with Dave Morrell. That was an option B contract. If we can't get Canelo, then we'll fight you. So Dave Morrell waited in the wing. As he was waiting in the ring, his trainer was Ronnie Shields were like, he ain't ready for David Benavidez. David Benavidez went on to pursue Canelo. Once Eddie Reynoso didn't respond and then blocked Samson Lukowicz, who is David Benavidez's promoter, that's when they said two fingers. And they went on. Obviously, Canelo don't want it. Canelo spoke with everybody but blocked David Benavidez. Thank you so much. Y'all like that? He spoke with everybody but blocked. Wait, hold on. Stop lying. Okay. Did he not block David Benavidez? Did he not block Samson Lukowicz? He blocked. So he can talk to Badu Jack, they can talk to Berlanga, they can talk to Jermall and Charlo, but they block Samson Lukowicz? Okay, ShowBizz, you the real deal. I'm saying that's the problem. That's the problem. And I'm saying this. You showed us that already. I'm saying, and I'm going to say this. Hold on real quick. Perception is real. All we want for Canelo is to do is respond. Yeah, say something official and save face. Yes, if you don't want to do it for whatever reason, let us know. And bless you. Thank you, my brother. Well, that's the black two sugars. So my thing is this. When it comes to Canelo Alvarez. My thing is this.
All right, shit room. If it hasn't been proven before, it's proven now. The UFC is far more superior than boxing, who many consider as the biggest fighter in the sport. Canelo Alvarez, who is undisputed at 168, isn't fighting his #1 contender, and fans are celebrating it. UFC has far more superior fans. It's a far more superior sport, and it's ran in a far more superior way. The champion always fights the #1 guy. That's the whole point of being the best. When you're the champ, you fight the next guy up, and you do that again and again and again. But in boxing, you have fans who bitch, moan, and complain about their champion fighting the #1 guy, saying, why should he? He already proven to do enough. He can do what he wants. He can sit back in silk pajamas, and we celebrate it. We like watching our favorite fighter in silk pajamas. That's the sport of boxing. That's boxing fans. Everybody should come over to the UFC. Everybody else who likes competition, who like gamemanship and competitive spirit, come over to the UFC. We have real champions here. Goodbye, shit room, shit biz, and your shitty sport.
Boxing first, 100%. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what I have. Lifeless. We're still waiting on John Jones versus Ngannou. Yeah, Ngannou left the whole UFC though. So I mean, can't happen now. Hit the Tyson bell. I'm gonna ask the Canelo fanboys, and I think I know this. Canelo fanboys, did y'all want Canelo to fight the #1 contender? Did y'all want Canelo as undisputed to fight the #1 contender? A declining Canelo is a inactive Charlo versus an inactive Charlo is fair. No, it's not. No, it's not. Did y'all want Canelo to fight David Benavidez? Yes or no? The fanboys. Do y'all expect a champion to fight the #1 contender? Yes. Or you didn't want him to fight David Benavidez. Okay. So fanboy, who did you want him to fight? If you didn't want him to fight David Benavidez, who did you want him to fight? Of course, brother. Okay. Most of the fanboys wanted him to fight David Benavidez. All right. So I'm trying to mend our relationship. I'm trying to mend our relationship because I'm a Canelo fan, but I'm a different kind of Canelo fan. I'm the type of Canelo fan that's a fan of Canelo because he's a warrior who fought them all. So I like seeing him fight. I love to see him fight and be a gladiator. Y'all like to see him. Y'all just like to look at him. I like to see him fight and be a gladiator. All right? Y'all just like to watch. Look at him. See his freckles. Look at his orange hair. Like, yeah, that's what y'all on. Let me see. Canelo didn't want them uppercuts from Benavidez. Okay, here. It's almost 900 in here talking about Canelo. Nice. You need Canelo. Yeah. But it's not about me. It's not about you versus me. We're talking about Canelo. All right. You're trying to. So Brian is the best guy. He's very moist over this. And he's very moist by our success. There's 900 people in here. So he's moist about that too. So listen. And he's like, give Canelo his credit. Yes, Canelo is a huge topic to talk about. And he's one of my favorite fighters. So I'm very passionate about talking about him. So yeah, and I'm happy he gives me views. So my man, the moist, right? Here's the issue. You want Canelo versus David Benavidez, regardless of me being successful talking about Canelo. That's just hate. But you want Canelo versus David Benavidez. You just don't want Canelo to be blamed for it, right? Brian, right? Just don't blame Canelo, right? I'm just trying to mend you and I relationship, Brian. I'm trying to mend you and I relationship. Crying Brian. I'm trying to mend our relationship. You just don't want Canelo to be blamed for anything, right? Right? Yes or no? Crying Brian, holla at me. You can't get this number. Brother, do you just don't want Canelo blamed for anything, right? You really like that we want Canelo versus David Benavidez because you do too. You just don't want me blaming Canelo for anything, right? Right? Where are you? He don't want to admit that because that sounds moist. How about somebody else? Who got the balls to say it? Who got the balls to say it? They can't. He can't. See, as soon as he can't, just say it. Don't you want him? Yeah, there's no way you don't want Canelo versus Benavidez. Okay, fine. He cowered out. So look, you don't want Canelo blamed for anything. So here's my response to that. All right, listen to me well. This is an unbiased platform, and you will never get a fighter that will not get praised, and you will never get a fighter who cannot be criticized here. That's why y'all come here. I make people moist. I hurt people's feelings all the time, but never expect me to only say all bad things or all good things about any fighter. This moment right here, I'm sorry. Your squeaky clean Canelo Alvarez, who is always praised by me, this time he's getting criticized. I'm sorry. Now, y'all can jump on me, but that's what you're here for. You're here for an unbiased opinion if you agree on it or not. But what you're going to get from me as a grown man, because I don't look up to any of them, if they are moving in a way that doesn't help the sport, there will be criticism. And right now, David Benavidez has moved on to fight Morrell, which is a banger. Now I'm looking at Canelo and looking at his options, and he's about to get criticized. And let me tell you why. Because as a Canelo fan, I've been trying to defend this, and these Canelo haters now got more weapons in the bag. And the big criticism of Canelo is this: he never fought and beat a great fighter in their prime. So I wanted Canelo versus Benavidez to shut that shit up. Sugar Shane Mosley wasn't in his prime. Floyd Mayweather wasn't, and beat him. Many people thought that Lara actually won. Triple G got robbed the first fight, then Triple G was out of his prime. All of these fighters, who else? Amir Khan was too small. All these fighters that he's fought. Bivol was in his prime and beat him. Kovalev was out his prime. That's the criticism. So I wanted to shut people. Canelo, fight David Benavidez, shut everybody up. Canelo fanboys got mad at me. Now you got a Canelo that y'all are supporting who lost to Bivol. These his last couple fights. Lost to Bivol. Went the distance with a 40-year-old Triple G. Went the distance with John Ryder. John Ryder and negotiated to a 90% deal with a 40-year-old Badu Jack and didn't respond to a prime number one contender, David Benavidez. Now I am struggling defending him. I can try to defend him all I want, but I can't lie to y'all. Y'all too smart. The boxing fan is too astute. That's what my brother told me. You can't throw one past them, ShowBizz, so you might as well keep it a bean. I can't defend the shit. So I'm like, Canelo, please fight David Benavidez. I'm a fan of yours. I even try to shame the brother into fighting him. Dakarone Pesa. Canelo fanboys got mad at me. Now you in hell. Go ahead and defend them. Go ahead. Y'all, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Because I can't lie to the fan. Sadate, they don't want to feel how you felt after Jones versus Tarp. Yeah, too. And that's the black two sugars. And that hurts. That hurts. I have a feeling Canelo will fight David next year. Yeah, we spoke on that. Big Canelo fan. I want Canelo to fight Benavidez. Sucks to hear that he is looking at Charlo. I think Canelo thinks he lost a step after Ryder fight. He lost a step, but he's still a great fighter. But he lost a step, though. I mean, that should be pretty obvious. Still a great fighter. They don't want him to lose to be in an even fight. Well, I'm hearing, you heard what Robert Garcia said, you make people moist, bitch. I know I make them moist. I make them moist. And I have a message. I have a message for all you people who are being moist. I got a message for you. I got a message.
You're being moist. Stop being moist.
When I came down.
Objectivity is what I respect most about you. Thank you, brother. I can't cap for another man, because isn't an LDBC channel Unbiased Truth funny? But the thing is, once people disagree with me Exactly right, ShowBizz. I'm struggling like a mother. Monty Brown said I'm struggling. Where's Monty? Canelo is done. He should retire and fight exhibitions like Mayweather. Oh, funny as hell. Look at Monty. Dog, you can't. Well, Monty goes hard for Canelo. I don't know if he's a Canelo. Well, I haven't seen enough of his videos to say either way. But I'll tell you this. I've seen Monty Brown go hard for Canelo. Pause. I've seen him like, yo. And he's like, exactly right. I'm struggling. I don't. What do I do? Hey, we can't lie, Monty. We can't lie. We just got to keep it a bean. The boxing fans going to know when you're capping. They're going to know. Moistness is illogical. Also, immaturity. It is. And it makes you a beta. Let me see. These Canelo fans are ridiculous. It's kind of, I don't know what that word means, but yeah. Yeah, say what's up to Monty Brown. That guy's hilarious. Hold on. Let me. A $10 cash app from Justin Lopez for Canelo will take the 50 million ass whipping next year. I'm saying. Because it may be a 2-fight deal with Charlo without it being a package. I think Canelo needs to take a year off of boxing, needs some rest, some more rest. Okay. He can vacate the belt and eventually Benavidez will get them straps. I don't care. I want to see Canelo versus Benavidez. I don't want to see who gets the straps. He can sign a contract to get them back when he returns. Brother, no, just fight. Look, let me tell you the difference between me and a lot of people here. I don't like how long it took for Crawford and Errol Spence. That's not fun for me. This isn't the shit to me. I want the fights. So I learned from that agonizing shit. I learned from Pacquiao versus Mayweather, that agonizing shit. And it doesn't make me go, whoa, I'll wait even longer for David Benavidez versus Nello. Yeah, woo. That I don't do that. I don't complain about that shit and go, yeah, Canelo and Benavidez not happening. I don't do that shit. Let me see. Hey, ShowBizz, tell the fanboys to become fight fans. The truth will set them free. You can tell them all they want. But when you look at a guy and just seeing them gives you chills, there's nothing to say, bro. I was there. Just seeing Roy Jones out there, I was like, that's my dog. I grew up. But when just seeing Nello give, you have committed yourself to holding Canelo down. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Real quick, though, Jose Benavidez posted this the day that Dave Morrell and they still want Canelo versus Benny. Let me see. Is Benavidez versus Morrell really happening in October, November? That's what they agreed to. It doesn't mean that it's solid yet, but they agreed to it. But it doesn't mean that it's solid yet. All right. There's still a small chance. But really, I think Canelo, when Eddie Reynoso blocked Samson Lukowicz, it's over. They're not trying to hear anything from Benny. Nothing from Benny, bruh. Nothing from Benny. Let me see. Rollout. It's funny how Canelo fanboys criticize the PBC for marinating fights, but they don't mind marinating Canelo versus Benavidez. I know. And here's the thing, Optimus. Here's the thing, Optimus. The thing is, they want me to be like that. They don't want me to actually be unbiased. They want me to be inconsistent. They want me to rock with Canelo no matter what. They want me inconsistent, bro. I can criticize Gervonta Tank Davis for the rehydration clause and the catch weight for Ryan Garcia, but I can't criticize Canelo Alvarez with Badu Jack. Can't do it. They don't want me objective. They want me inconsistent. That's why they attack me. They're not looking at, listen, I want y'all to understand. It's not about me. It's about getting the fights that we want. I'm a Canelo fan. And I knew if this fight doesn't happen, it's a duckaroni pizza, and Canelo Alvarez stock goes down from the fans. They don't trust him. Cuz, let me ask you guys this. Let me give you a what if. Let me give you a what if. And this isn't anything solid. I just want to see the perception of the fans. Here's a what if.
Time, space, reality. It's more than just a linear path. It's a prism where a single choice can branch out to infinite realities, creating alternate boxing worlds from the ones you know. I am ShowBizz The Adult. Follow me and ponder the question, what if?
Listen, let me give you guys a what if. Let me give you a what if. What if, you know, Loma versus Devin the American Dream Haney? What if that wasn't Loma, but Canelo? Same performance. Who do you think would have gotten a nod with them judges? Canelo or Devin Haney? I'm saying same performance, but that wasn't Loma. It was Canelo. Same performance. Let's say whoever it is, same type of performance. That performance, Loma versus Devin Haney, who would have gotten the nod? If it wasn't Loma, but Nello, who would have gotten the nod? Nello. That's the perception of the people. The WBC, we back Canelo. That's the perception of the people. You can't blame the people by the masses for thinking how they think. So your best bet is to give them what they want. That must say 8-4. But ShowBizz, you weren't really a fanboy of RJ because you didn't try to protect him from tough fights. No, exactly. That's not in your DNA. You're a fight fan. Yeah, I like Roy because I wanted to see Roy in great fights. It's not like I just want to see him no matter what. Daryl Alexander, Ryan Garcia is officially better than Nello. Funny, because he's not afraid to take the challenges. Salute to Ryan, greatness over currency. Well, I don't agree, but that's the perception. Canelo fans are identical to Floyd fans. All fanboys are the same. All fanboys are the same. Real quick, I want to show you this real fast. Did you guys see, just a quick break? Let me give you a quick break. Evander the Real Deal Holyfield talk about Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. And let me break this down. Let me break this down. Evander the Real Deal Holyfield gave his take. Everyone like and sub for Biz. Love this channel. Love you, Sadate. Love you, boy. Let me see. At Biz, I love you, bro, but I don't know. I feel like you going in way harder on Canelo than I heard you in the past with other fighters. Like who? No love lost, just saying. Well, Canelo Alvarez is one of those guys, right? Canelo is an arrow runner. Canelo is one of the greatest fighters of all time, right? And I'm not going hard on Canelo. I'm going hard for Canelo versus Benavidez in 2023 because I want this sport to be the #1 sport in the world, and that could have done it. I think you getting all the fights you've ever asked for, because after pushing this across the goalpost, I was going to start pushing for Tyson Fury versus Usyk. See, y'all talking about protecting Canelo. I'm talking about making the sport great this year. That's all I was on. But y'all don't mind missing that. But I was on something else, bro. Let me see. Respect yourself. At least say something. Keep my name out your mouth. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Nello is great. He also defo changes how I see him now. Understood, Biz. Yeah. I don't hate Canelo. I love Canelo. Canelo's a badass. I just can't keep defending him. Not this time. But that's my guy. That's my guy. Let me see. You are 100% correct, Biz. As a big Canelo fan, I can't keep defending him since he ain't fight Benavidez. I'm saying. And when he said I represent Mexico, I represent Mexico. I'll fight anybody. Right? When he said that, Canelo would be representing Mexico. David Benavidez is Chicano. So he's American born. It was going to be representing Mexico versus Chicano. That's still fire for Mexican Independence Day. But real quick, let me take a side note. Did y'all see Evander Holyfield give his take on Crawford versus Spence? I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Holyfield ain't fooling me. Holyfield wants to be Ray Ray from South Central because we all did. See, I know the era Holyfield came up. Holyfield watched Ray Ray from South Central and he wants to be Ray Ray. Listen, we all did. We all did. Everybody who watched South Central, we all wanted to be Ray Ray. Hold on, let me see. Is he still y'all face of boxing? It's either him or Tank. Hey, after this, every post Canelo make, we all say David Benavidez. Yep, come on, man. We all want it, but do nothing. Let's all do this. Let's push him. I think it's a little late, Curious Jorge. I was trying to prevent it. That's why I was doing it so early. See, I don't do shit afterwards. I don't cry over spilt milk, but I try to do preventative action to stop it from happening. Yo, hey, check this out. Check out Holyfield.
Who can actually make the move that's necessary and get the guy before you get got,
And we did what we had to do, right? I mean, the motherfucker was in the way of Deuce progress. Now, he needed to get got.
And get the guy before you get got.
Control your hood.
I'm saying, at that point, you can't tell me he wasn't influenced by Ray Ray. You can't tell me control your hood. He was influenced by, he said, get got. Only person who said he deserved to get got is Ray Ray. That boy, Holyfield, just like everybody else, was watching hood movies. He saw Ray Ray, is stuck in there. And all of a sudden, your inner Ray Ray comes out. Your inner Ray Ray. Let me see. Now the bros can stop defending Biz. Told y'all. Yeah. Charles Baker. You nailed it. What you want me to say? You nailed it. Okay? You nailed it. All right, so y'all, let's go through some of these. Let's go through some of these comments. I got some comments for you guys. Duckarone Pacer, hashtag moisturizer. I'm saying. Look. Yeah, that mustache is 7. You're hilarious. You guys want to do the Ayo comments? We're going over today. Don't worry about it. Let's do the Ayo comments.
Ayo comments.
Fix me some of that Dick Gregory.
Fix me some of that Dick Gregory. Comment number 1. Please admit that this dude Canelo is past his prime and on the downside of his career. The ultimate cherry picker. Nobody wants to call him out on it. Tired of the fanboy BS. We want the fights, not excuses. Canelo, thumbs down emoji. All right. Hold on. Let me see. New car for Ray Ray. New house for Ray Ray. Hey, check. Let me admit that this dude is past his prime. On the downside, I think Canelo lost a step, and I think it's natural. He's had a lot of fights. He's had a lot of wars, and he's done many great things. All right. I do think he lost a step, but I listen, man. Canelo versus David Benavidez. I may favor Canelo. Bro. Canelo's a great fighter. I may favor. It wasn't about me saying David's going to beat him up. I just wanted to see the fight. Okay, the Canelo that fought John Ryder gets his ass whipped by David Benavidez. That's the Black Two Sugars. But any other Canelo, I may got Canelo. I may have Canelo. The puncher in that fight may be Nello. Nello may be the puncher in that fight, bro. If Nello rewinds the clock at all, I may have Nello. It wasn't about David beating him. I want to see Nello lose. No, I'm a fan of Nello and want to see Nello in great fights. And have no question. All right, let's see the second comment. Yo, PBC is like bad boy. can't stop, won't stop putting on these back-to-back big fights. I don't know if Morrell versus Benavidez is a big fight. I don't know if big is the word, but what I can say is action-packed. But David Morrell doesn't have. We'll talk about David Morrell versus Benavidez in a minute. I'll favor Nello, but he got a favor Nello too. Precisely, Charles Baker. He got a favor Nello too, as much as he favored himself against Badu Jack. Let me see. I ain't mad at versus Morrell. Oh, they've been videos versus Morrell. Now let's make Charlo versus Canelo. That's the thing. I think it's a 2-fight deal without it being a package. I think Canelo fights Charlo. That's separate from Eddie Hearn. Now Eddie Hearn has nothing to do with that. Now it's Canelo and the PBC, right? Don't forget, Canelo's the free agent. That dude did the Tupac All Eyes on Me double CD. He got those fights out the way with Eddie Hearn quick. Right? That dude got if Eddie Hearn is Suge Knight, Canelo's Tupac. He got those. He put out a double CD and got the hell out of there. So now that Charlo fight has nothing to do with Eddie Hearn. Canelo can fight Charlo, and then they can talk about David Benavidez next. That's the Black Two Sugars. Hold on. And happy birthday to Tupac. I missed that the other day. All right, here we go. People don't know Morrell is a better fight than Canelo. Morrell's a better fight than Canelo.
That comment was dumb.
No way, shape, or form is Morrell a better fight than Canelo. All right, you can get that out your damn head. Morrell got like 9 fights. Can we? All right. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. You want to know what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. See, I was going to wait to do this later. I'll tell you what's going to happen now. Morrell only has 9 fights, right? He's gone the distance twice, though, so he can go 12 rounds. Hold on. I'll be 69 in September. Much love, brother. Lost a ton of steps. Life is a mofo, but you getting better, brother. You getting better. Let me tell you. Morrell throw bombs, and he's very active. He's almost as active as David Benavidez, which is why the fight is going to be a barn burner as long as it lasts. But Morrell, he fights forward and backwards. He doesn't give many angles. He doesn't fight off the line much. Let me tell you what that means. He's going to throw fire, right? But Benavidez, he's just going to block. Benavidez got great timing. He's just going to block. Bam, bam, bam. Caleb Plant is a better fighter than Morrell, bro. Caleb Plant is a better fighter than Morrell. Morrell's going to throw his hands. It's going to be fireworks, but he's forward and backwards. And David Benavidez is just going to catch and shoot. He's going to mess around and knock out Morrell, bro. David Benavidez is going to mess around and knock that kid out. He's only 9-0. He's too wet behind the ears. Morrell got fire. And Morrell, he's a fantastic fighter, knockout artist, stuff like that. He fights forward and backwards. I watched him fight. Tailor-made, yeah. It's going to be a fireworks as long as it lasts. Now, if Morrell can catch David Benavidez, that'll be one hell of a. Let me see. If Charlo then Benavidez is next, isn't a good compromise? Yes, it is. That's why I say it's a duck that makes sense. Start 2024 with Benny versus Canelo, but no, we want it now. Yeah, we want it now. We want it now because it's 2023. That's the high to have all the highly demanded. Can you imagine? You don't want it, but the rest of the boxing world, can you imagine if we were to get Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Inoue, Fulton, Benavidez, Caleb Plant, Terrence Crawford, and Errol the True Spence, Canelo Alvarez, and Benavidez, and Tyson Fury and Usyk, and Wilder and Joshua? They're already talking about Wilder and Ruiz. Can you imagine that? Y'all don't want that, but can you imagine it? That'd be great for people who love boxing, not fanboys, but I'm talking about it'll be great for people who love boxing, 100%. Not Canelo fanboys though, but everybody else, that'd be great. Let me see. Benavidez is going to do the winky right defense on Morrell. Yep, it will be good while it lasts, 100%. All right, here we go. Let's move forward. Canelo ruined 2023. I'll tell you this. Him not fighting David Benavidez is not what we were pushing for. It would have been great. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Biggest duck of the century. Biggest duck of the century. What's the biggest duck of the century? It's still Riddick Bowe, huh? Versus Lennox Lewis, because he openly ducked in front of the cameras and dropped if you want the belt, you can get out the trash. Right? But for me, it's a clear duck, though. Canelo didn't even try to negotiate or try to even look. They didn't even give it. They just blocked David Benavidez's team. They wanted to not hear anything. They were la 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 la. They responded to Badu Jack though. All right, got to keep it a bean. All right, here we go. Talk going around, Biz, is that that Canelo wants one more fight and Benavidez is happy to do the same. That's what I'm hearing. My understanding is a major fight. Hold up. My understanding is a major fight happening at the end of the year between Canelo and Benavidez, but who really knows? Love you, boy. Love you, boy. Yeah, I'm leaning towards that Benny and Canelo can still happen from who I was talking to yesterday. Right? So it can still happen. It can still happen. It won't happen 2023 though, but it can still happen 2024. Let me see. Yo, what if Morrell wins though? What if Morrell wins? Okay. The duck of 2023, Fury or Canelo. Nello, because at least Fury negotiated a few times with Usyk. Nello, la 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 la. That was Nello, bro. What if Morrell wins? Then Morrell is better than David Benavidez, and I would want Morrell versus Canelo. I just want the truth. If Morrell wins, then Morrell's better, and now I want Canelo versus Morrell. I just want Canelo to end his career in a way. It's like Floyd. When Floyd fought Canelo, everybody had to shut the hell up. No matter what people said about Floyd, when he was ending his shit with stuff like Cotto, Pacquiao finally, Canelo, you had to shut the hell up. At that point, everybody had to shut the hell up. So Canelo has this fantastic career, but people are still criticizing. He got gifts. He was on steroids. Everybody he fought was either too small or too old. So for me, who enjoyed Canelo's career, I'm like, brother, you're going to have to end this shit like fight David Benavidez, bro. Fight somebody young in their prime and big and talented and the #1 contender, interim champion. Fight him, whip his ass, and shut everybody up the way Floyd Mayweather shut everybody up when he fought Canelo. That's me. I love seeing greatness. I don't want greatness to fumble the bag. I love seeing greatness, bro, because it's inspirational. Let me see. Oh, and those were the Ayo comments.
Ayo comments.
Fix me some of that Dick Gregory.
Fix me some of that Dick Gregory. I want to say this too, real quick. I want to say this. Hold on, let me see. If the community were to get the fights we won in 2023, we'll have to support the fight and the fighters, win, lose, or 2024 fighters will move back to ducking. Yep, buy the pay-per-view losers. Hey, look, Ken, I'm going to keep this up. Let me tell you, there's a reason why I spent that much money, spent all that money on those floor seats for Terrence Crawford versus Errol the Truth Spence. Errol Spence said, support us. I got y'all, bro. I got y'all. That fight you finally gave us. So I bought all of y'all merchandise and I bought floor seats. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm moving on it, and I'm trying to lead by example. While everybody else is getting mad at me for trying to show the boxing world what y'all demand, I'm over here giving my all for boxing to be the #1 sport in the world. And that's the Black Two Sugars. I'm giving my all. And the thing that I don't respect, that I don't like, is with all the work we've done in this community, we put out like 3 videos a day. With all the work that we put in, as soon as I say something you don't like, all of a sudden I'm not a genuine person. And that sucks because y'all just fugazi. When I said something to criticize Gervonta Tank Davis, I'm not genuine. When I say he was the face of boxing, there you go, Biz. Now, Canelo fans, you're not genuine. And what happened was, once I said Tank was the face of boxing, and then Canelo Alvarez. Now, after that, I said Canelo Alvarez was probably performing the way he was because he had an injured hand since Caleb Plant, right? And Canelo fans were with me. But when I criticized Canelo for not fighting David Benavidez, it was too close to me saying Tank Davis was the face. And now they turned on me, and now I'm not genuine. So the Moist and the Fanboy, as soon as I say something you don't like, you cry. I can't help that. I can't make everybody happy. I can't make everybody happy, bro. The thing is, when you do something that deserves to be criticized, I'm going to criticize. And when you do something that deserves to be praised, I'm going to praise you. That's just what I'm going to do. That's just what I'm going to do. Either way, though, I'm going to speak about it passionately. And I'm going to push for boxing to be the #1 sport in the world. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Real quick, before we just start openly discussing, let me finish my show. I'm going to do the Twitter fingers. I'm going to do the Twitter fingers, and then we'll just start just discussing things. Hold on. Do I have a Twitter finger? I have one Twitter finger? What's going on? What? Where's boxing right now? Oh, there, one Twitter finger. All right, we got the Twitter fingers brought to you by BK. We love you. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Okay. Deontay Wilder's trainer, Malik Scott, has stated that Wilder could fight Andy Ruiz next before Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia in December. Oh, so that'll be the fight. Oh, before Anthony Joshua in December. Oh, so you're talking, you know what? Wilder has done that before. He fought Brazil before, like Tyson Fury or something like that. Remember how you squeezed that? It was like 2 months. It's looking like that may be the route that we end up going. Andy Ruiz is definitely one of the main options right now. And Wilder said that he wanted to fight 3 times this year. So Robert Helenius, Andy Ruiz, and then end the year in December versus Anthony Joshua. Wilder do some shit like that. Because I'm pretty sure Wilder is sure that he'll knock out Andy Ruiz within 3 rounds. He's sure of it. So he doesn't see that as that you might as well call that a sparring session. He'll do some shit like that. All right. And those, my friends, were the Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. I'll probably put $5,000 on Wilder to knock out Andy Ruiz. Anybody else other than Anybody else other than Wilder versus Fury, if he's not fighting Fury, I'm putting a bag on Wilder, and that's the black on the knockout, and that's the black 2 sugar. I just want y'all to know. I don't give a damn if you fight Usyk. If you fight Usyk, I'm putting a bag on the knockout. That's the black 2 sugar. That's the black 2 sugar. That's where I'm at with it. Okay. I want to bring this up real quick. It looked like Regis Prograis and Devin Haney is going back and forth. Look like that fight can be negotiated. I want to say this about that. Devin the American Dream Haney is negotiating with Vasily Lomachenko as well in the rematch. Everybody's gunning for Devin the American Dream Haney. Gervonta Tank Davis mentions his name. Calvin Ford mentions his name. Devin the American Dream Haney is the A side, if you like it or not. Oh, that's another thing. Tank fanboys hate when I say that. Canelo fanboys, soon as I criticize Canelo, they say, oh, that's because you're a Tank fan. Listen to what I just said now. What am I? What am I? A boxing fan. Devin the American Dream Haney is, and he's not the A side. How not? You don't care to see that rematch? I want to see that rematch. I do. I really want to see that rematch. He's a how not? Everybody wants him. Everybody wants him. Fury style. Flex on him. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Everybody wants him, bro. Prograis ain't ready for Haney. Let me tell you something about Prograis last performance. When I told you guys, when you're a counter puncher, you have a hard time looking good against somebody who's fighting on their back foot. That's all it was. Devin the American Dream Haney, does he fight on his back foot? Yeah. And Regis Prograis gonna have a hard time. Devin the American Dream Haney saw that shit and was like, okay, let's go. Devin is not staying undefeated. Nobody gives a shit. We don't care about undefeated. We only care about seeing the fights we want. Look, let me make this clear. All right. Now, I may be the only one on this. Okay. After the results we've gotten, after the Fugazi stoppages and Fugazi scorecards, including Regis Prograis, I don't care about the result anymore. Dude, very easily, Lomachenko can be undefeated with one draw. Very easily, Lomachenko's career, he could be undefeated with one draw. Teofimo Lopez can be a draw. Depending on the judges. The way these judges are, he could be undefeated with one draw. Because Canelo lost to Triple G. Josh Taylor lost to Catterall, but he was undefeated until Teofimo Lopez, right? Bruh. I don't care about the result anymore. It's depending on, it depends on the star power of the fighter and where they are and the judges. It depends on the star power of the fighter, where they are, and the judges. It depends on what they're trying to get done. So with us knowing that, I can give a shit about the result now. That's real business. Yeah. The way they handle shit, I don't care about the result. I just want to see the scrap. And who I think won, that's who I think won. But I enjoy the scrap. The result, I'm over it. Let me see. Investors probably don't even watch boxing, but only look at numbers. So unfortunately, whoever has the big numbers is the A side. Yeah, I know. But who's really the A side? Devin the American Dream Haney. But he's not the A side. But he should be. But he's not. But he should be. Because it's Teofimo Lopez should be two-time undisputed, but he's not. but he's not. Floyd Mayweather should be 48-1, but he's 50-0. Let me see. Davis has been living in Haney's head rent free. Davis, okay, for a while. Check the interviews. Tank doesn't want Haney. Tank doesn't want Haney. It's the other way around. Well, that's sad. If Tank doesn't want Haney, that's sad, bro. I thought Tank was a gladiator. Now what I heard from Tank was this. Hold on, let me see.
I know we got 2 fights lined up, but this the main one that we focus on because, you know what I mean, it's been a lot of talks in the boxing world, and I ain't really trying to do no more talk. I'm ready to, you know what I mean, go through everybody.
What is the inner motivation for you for this fight?
No disrespect, but to come get niggas.
That's my guy. But you're into him not wanting to be great. Okay, cool. That's what I'm saying. That fanboys are on that. He supports that. Not wanting Haney. He support that. Fanboys are different. They're different. And my brain doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. Yeah, man, Tank don't want him. He's fly. Like my brain don't work like that. You know, I don't support that kind of talk. Like that's not, I don't give a damn who you are. Let me see, $1 trillion. Hey, I just saw Devin Haney this past Friday at Prime and Proper Restaurant. In DT, Detroit. He's really big for 135. I like him at 140, but I understand if he stays. Yeah, because there's a lot of smoke down there. I understand if he stays, but yeah, he's really a 140. He's really a 140 guy. Yeah, ultimately 147. Ultimately 147. Okay. So like I said, I'm not really into the result as much as I'm into the fight. But let's talk some Canelo, because that's what you guys are here for. All right. I'm going to ask you guys, now that Canelo and Benavidez isn't going to happen, are you excited about who Canelo Alvarez is going to fight next? Are you excited about Charlo? Are you excited about Berlanga? It's one of those two that's left. Fanboys are lame, 100%. It's one of those two who's left. Are you excited about who Canelo can fight next? No. Only Charlo. Nope. Okay. Hell no. All right. So here's the thing. Yes, because Charlo is a great fight. How many of you guys believe Canelo versus Jermall Charlo is a great fight? Hold on. Flex on him. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Catching you from work real quick, Biz, my boy. These YouTube shorts are straight inspirational. Hashtag. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Charlo. I know Kenneth loves Charlo. Unfair for Charlo. It's a great fight. Yes. Okay. Did Charlo look good against Montiel? Yes or no? Did Charlo look good against Montiel? Yes or no? No. Was Montiel Charlo's last fight? He looked terrible. Okay, was Montiel Charlo's last fight? Yes. Okay. So he didn't look good his last fight. How long ago was that? It's been 2 years. So his last fight, he didn't look good. And it's been 2 years. Who did Charlo fight before that? Who did Charlo fight before that? Karma's here. That's my girl. Who did Charlo fight before that? Was it Sergey Derevchenko? COVID. Funny. Hold on. His wife. Can you stop? Let me see who he fought. He fought Sergey Derevchenko. Right. When was that? So the last time Charlo looked good was 2020. Right? Okay. So the last time Charlo looked good was 2020. What year is it? 2023? Has Charlo ever fought at 168 before? Has Charlo ever fought at 168 ever? No. So he never fought at 168. The last time he looked good was 2020. Is Charlo in a good state of mind right now? Let me see. I pray that whomever he picks is a cherry gone wrong. Right. And Canelo gets knocked down and dominated. That's how people feel it. The duration of the fight is better to fight the top when you're at the top, because if you lose, you fought the best. Exactly. I'd rather lose against a great fighter. He's not. So let me ask you guys. This man said, so what? He doesn't even know that boxing is 90% mental. He doesn't know. This is a guy who loves the name Charlo. He just loves the name. We're talking about the reality of the fight. So Charlo never fought at 168. He hasn't fought in 2 years, hasn't looked good in 2020, since 2020. And he has mental health issues. Now, let me ask you guys again. No, we do know he has mental health issues. He told you. He's telling you, Kenneth. I know you think you're Charlo, but Charlo's telling you, I'm going through something. Sorry. Crying in front of everybody, like he's going through some deep depression. He said he can't do it. All right. So let me ask you guys again. Is Charlo versus Canelo a great fight? You still think it's a great? No, it's not. He's damaged. Let me tell you. You know how a lot of you Canelo fanboys want David Benavidez to do extra? Y'all want David Benavidez to do extra, but y'all want Charlo, who has a worse resume than David Benavidez, who is not an 168-pounder, who's been gone for 2 years, who's going through depression and hasn't looked well since 2020. He deserves to fight with Canelo at 168. He does. He deserves to challenge Canelo for undisputed, but not the interim champion, #1 contender. That's where we at. Y'all not about the truth. Y'all just want Canelo to look good. And you're trying, and like my brother said, the boxing fan is astute. I want all of you, if you are a promotion company watching right now, if you are a big company, some kind of boxer or some kind of whatever team, whomever, team Canelo, team whatever, y'all will not get one past the boxing fans. They're smarter than you think. So instead of trying to convince the boxing fan to see something that's not there, you got to give the boxing fan what they demand, what they want. Because it's the boxing fan that pays your salary. And it's the boxing fan who defines if you're great or not. And that's the black two sugars. That's the black two sugars. Let me see. Not at all. Depression is a monster. I know, 100%. You got to be out there ready to murk people. Those are facts. The boxing fan ain't dumb. The boxing fan ain't dumb. Regardless of what y'all say, I'm going to tell you what happened. Canelo and David Benavidez fight is not happening. And now David Benavidez is going to fight David Morrell, and people like that fight. Canelo Alvarez is left to fight somebody that people are going to criticize him for. The value of Canelo Alvarez got a stinky, shitty smell to it. And that's what I was trying to prevent. Stop the cap. I need to know, where are we lying? We're just talking now. Boxing fan. Facts. Yeah, boxing fan. Where did I lie? Where did I lie? People talk and troll, but I need to know so I can be better. That's why I ask. Okay, if I'm lying, help me tell the truth. Where did I lie? Oh, that wasn't at you, Biz. Okay, fine. I need any fanboys. I need to be shaped into being the best boxing analyst I can be. So let me know where I'm going wrong. Stop the cap, wasn't at you, Biz. Much love, brother. Sorry about that. I need to know where did I go wrong? You don't realize that Canelo's perfect, brother. You funny as shit. You're not. You're 100% right. No cap. Okay. So let me say this then. Let me say this. Okay, Alex, but nobody said the B side controls the negotiations. Nobody said that, brother. We're saying, case in point, Alex, let me help you out. Let me help out your brain very well. Who's the A side, Canelo or Badu Jack? Let me help you. I will be honest, I'm a huge Canelo fanboy, but he had to fight Benavidez now. Avoiding him will taint his great career. Exactly, because you want the best for him. And fighting David in 1 to 2 years would be riskier fight for him as well. Exactly. This is a best Canelo. He's on the downslide. Let me see. Thank you so much, my brother. Alex, who's the A side? Canelo versus Benavidez equal Rocky versus Clubber Lang. Yep, it does. It does. Who's the A side? Canelo or Badu Jack? Alex, I need y'all to respond so I can help us mend this relationship so we can at least understand each other, even if you don't agree. Canelo, okay. Canelo posted that Badu Jack back in 2021 called him out to fight at a catchweight. Canelo Alvarez used that to respond to Badu Jack. Badu Jack didn't control, as the B side, he didn't control the negotiations, but he called out Canelo and Canelo responded, Alex. All we're saying is Benavidez called out Canelo with a $50 million offer at 168 as the interim WBC champion, #1 contender, and he blocked him. That's what we're saying. We're not saying Canelo should listen to everything Benavidez is saying. I'm saying he opened the door just like Badu Jack did by calling out Canelo, but with $50 million supported by the PBC and Showtime and crickets is what we're saying. You haven't heard me yet. You're so busy defending that you're not listening, and that's why this live is important. I'm trying to have us understand each other. Checkmate, Malik. You can respond to Badu Jack, but you can't. You got to block David Benavidez? Block. Samson Lukowitz. We're not talking about the B-side controlling anything. We're not talking about Canelo accepting the offer. We're talking about Canelo responding. That's what an offer is. Just respond. You don't get it? That's all we've said. Respond is all we said. You can respond to Badu Jack, but not David Benavidez. All we said was respond. Why don't you have this energy with? I do, bruh. Stop. I do. And I will continue. If Tank comes out, when he comes out of jail, and if Devin, the American Dream Haney, offers him $20 million and crickets, I'm going to say the same shit. Get out of here with that garbage, bruh. That's not me. You know who I am. Stop. So where's Alex? Canelo equal duck pizza. He don't want the smoke. Where are you? Facts. Let me see. Turn up on them beers, and that's the black two sugars. I'm saying, love you, boy. I'm just at this point, I'm just talking to the boxing fan. Because and I'm gonna get this in the comment section now. And I want you Canelo fanboys to talk to your fanboy buddies and tell them what ShowBizz is actually saying. Y'all read the title and then y'all go crazy. But if you hear what I'm saying, y'all be responding to shit I'm not even saying. That wasn't me defending Canelo. That was Eddie Reynoso initial response. He said that they are the ones who make the deals, not Benavidez. Okay, brother, that's the problem. So you agree that's the problem then, right? He's not going to respond. He's going to block Samson Lukowitz. That's a problem. That's what we're damage control, scared of the hot seat. I'm saying, bruh. They hear you, but they ain't listening. No, because at the end of the day, they want ShowBizz to say Canelo is okay with May. Bars. At the end of the day, that's just what they want. ShowBizz, you got an impactful, influential platform. Tell everybody that Canelo is okay with you. That's all they're saying. And I'm telling you, I can't lie to the people. I can't. Y'all want damage control. Canelo's my guy. That's my dog. But I can't lie to y'all, bruh. I can't. I was never here to lie to y'all. I was here to help build the sport. Always been here to help build a sport. Y'all know when I'm damn lying. It'll be cat. Can't do it. Let me see. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Biz fanboy. Hit the Tyson. Thank you, brother. So at this point, the Canelo haters right now is loving me. I understand that. But I'm a Canelo fan. But the Canelo haters are loving me right now. I get it. The boxing fan totally gets me. All right. Now I just need the Canelo fanboys. I needed y'all to be on board. Now it's too late. But I needed y'all to be on board to prevent this shit. Because it's about to go down. Let me see. Thank you so much, my brother. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Because now you notice what all the boxers go through when they say anything about Canelo this times 10. 100%. 100%. I don't care. I don't care if y'all criticize this community. But what I care about is for y'all to know what I'm saying, to know what you're criticizing. And y'all have gotten it wrong the entire time. Let me see. That ship has sailed. Biz will be eaten alive in a pro Canelo chat room. Yeah, I wouldn't even get a chance to talk, but I wouldn't be eaten alive. If I was given a chance to talk and ask questions, we'll be all on the same side. Fanboy of the truth, 100%. So I'm gonna end by saying this. Best channel for real. Thank you so much. I'm going to end by saying this. Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to say this to boxing fans, to Canelo haters, and Canelo fanboys. Canelo Alvarez is an all-time great fighter. You can't do shit about that. Canelo Alvarez can fight. You can't say shit about that. Canelo Alvarez is also, he also ducked David Benavidez. That's where I stand. They don't have to be mutually exclusive. That's where I stand. And is he afraid of him? I don't think so. I don't think Canelo's afraid of anybody. I don't think he's afraid of anybody. No, he did not. Well, I think he did. Don't compromise your character, Biz. I won't. I never will. I think he did. But I don't think Canelo is a duck. I don't think Canelo Alvarez went about his entire career ducking people. Nuh-uh. No. It is what it is. Then why is he ducking? Could be a few things. He probably genuinely just don't like David Benavidez. He just don't like their whole team. He don't like him. He don't like him. People chased him down about David Benavidez in every damn interview he's done for the past 2 years. He probably just don't like to do. He probably just don't like to do. I don't know. I can't say why. But he didn't even speak to David. They didn't even open up any negotiations with David Benavidez. So I want you Canelo fanboys to understand this. I don't think Canelo Alvarez isn't great, and I don't think he's ducked his whole career. But this moment was a duck moment, and that's okay. That's okay. Fighters have them. Fighters have those moments, bruh. Jack Johnson ducked Sam Langford. He did. He ducked him. Sugar Ray Robinson ducked Black Murderers Row. He did. Ducked him. Ducked him. He ducked Black Murderers Row. It is what it is. Floyd Mayweather ducked Rinky Wright. It is what it is. He ducked Keith Thurman as well. Bo ducked Lennox Lewis. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. That's fair. It's not okay. Okay, Karma. It's not okay, but it has happened. It has happened. All right. And like my man said, the Canelo fanboy, he said, look, I'm a Canelo fanboy. And he wanted Canelo versus Benavidez earlier than later, because later Canelo is going to be that much more damaged. And he's like, Benavidez is going to have a better and better chance as things go on. He wants Canelo to win. And I understand that point of view. Let me see. I was reading the ABCs with my 2-year-old the other day, and it had a picture of Canelo for C. I said, what's that? And he said a duck. Can you? Oh, sad but true. Okay. Do you guys enjoy the show? Oh, wait a minute. He should have, because I don't want to leave nothing on the table. He should have fought him 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Well, he could, but I think now it's better than ever, because David Benavidez fought Caleb Plant. It's a better David Benavidez. It's a better David Benavidez. It's just like Loma versus Devin Haney. I like Loma versus Devin now. It was a better Devin Haney than the one when he was 19, 20 years old. That was ridiculous. Let me say, I truly believe Canelo will be gone in 2 years. Yeah, I can see that. Let me see. Thank you so much, my brother. No, that's not funny. Let me see. Smart 2-year-old. So I don't want to hear anything later. I don't want to hear anything later. Did I cover all the bases? Is everybody fine? Did I leave anything on the table? because we got to move on. It's over with. I will only talk about if Canelo has an agreement with another fighter. It's over with. The Canelo versus Benavidez push is done. Yeah, you good? Canelo time is up. He ain't scared, but trying to protect himself. Well, he's an old 32-year-old. Yeah, covered. Okay, yes. Because I'm going to tell you this, Charles Baker. I'm going to say this one last thing. Canelo has a lot of Mexican pride. And when Canelo has that damn crown on his head, he represents Mexico. And I don't think Canelo is willing to fight David Benavidez for the king of Mexico. Not right now. I think Robert Garcia had a point. Keep doing this for the for the community. Love you, boy. Thank you so much, brother. What do y'all think about that? He got an ego. He got that crown. He's the king he's the king boxer of the Mexican people. Right? He's like Biggie Smalls. And I don't think right now he's willing to fight David Benavidez on Mexican Independence Day to put that crown up as a challenge. Let me see. Black Murderous Role. Where can I research Sugar Ray Robinson avoiding those fighters? Look it up. The one guy that because listen, a lot of those guys were #1 contenders. Like Eddie Hooker, Charlie Burley. A lot of those guys were I think my man name was Kid Chocolate. A lot of those guys were #1 contenders. He only fought what's his name? Hold on, let me look it up. I'm just gonna look up Black Murderous Row. Because the reason why he didn't fight them is money. They weren't offering enough. Fighting them wasn't enough. Aaron Wade. The only one he fought was Aaron Wade. And when he fought, see, Aaron Wade used to get up with Sugar Ray Robinson in sparring. He only fought Aaron Wade when Aaron Wade was broke and done. And he fought Aaron Wade. Aaron Wade was part of Black Murderous Row. He was broke and done. Then he fought him. Let me see. In my opinion, Canelo not fighting David has to do more with him wanting to give his big mouth dad a payday. Yeah, he doesn't like them. Right? It's not about us. It's not about giving the fans what they want and punching David Benavidez in the mouth. It's about, nah, I'm not going to see. That's that Errol Spence. I ain't going to fight Keith Thurman shit, which worked out for us, though. Do a segment on duck history and add Nello to it. That'd be, I have to go hard on that video. Pause. Let me see. A new series. I think somebody else does DuckTales, and I don't want to be accused for doing anything. I'm just trying to just get out of everybody's hair, bro. Let me see. Canelo is avoiding Mexican on Mexican crime. Funny. Okay. So you guys are fine. I'm about to head out. As a fan, y'all happy with that? Yeah, they're happy with that. I'm about to head out. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. ShowBizz The Adult. We got Hump Day tomorrow. Biggie Smalls overrated. No, he ain't. If you're not from that era, then you think so. If you're from that era, you know the impact of Biggie Smalls. Check it. Love you, girl. We fine. I'm out. Huh. Fantastic, brother.